Let's review the Situation Summary screen. The Situation Summary screen serves as your central hub for diving deeper into specific situations you're working on. You access it through your folders or by tapping on the Resume Last button on the home screen if that was indeed the last situation that you were working on. So assuming that you're at the Situation Summary for the situation you want to work on, you can see here that this situation is being engaged at the maximizer level, so you have access to all of the benefits of the empathy set. The situation's name is car alarm, so that's that easy to remember name. It's almost like the file name. It helps us find what we're working on. In this situation, it involves another person, my neighbor called Mark, and so you can see I've saved it in the neighbors folder. Now, of course, I could change the folder. I could also create a new folder if I wanted to, but I don't need to. I'm happy with where it is in the neighbors folder, so I am going to just leave it there. You can see here it's just indicating that I am operating at the maximizer level. Next up is the journal for my observational notes. Because I'm at the maximizer level, I have 10,800 characters, and I've used some of them up with this little note that I've made here, where I just say my neighbor's car alarm goes off for no apparent reason and rings until it shuts off automatically. During a recent call with my mom, it went off 3 times. It recently woke me in the middle of the night. So those are just my observations. Sometimes you can embellish it more, but it's just a way of recording your notes there. And you can see I've already done some work on the situation. I have a record of my top feelings for myself. I'm feeling a little hesitant, powerless, but also resentful and uncomfortable. And I'm sensing that my neighbor Mark is feeling a little embarrassed, stressed, and vulnerable. My needs are for consideration, empathy, and competence. And my sense is my neighbor needs acceptance, approval, consideration, and for his dignity to remain intact. And as you can see, for all of those different situations, I can edit them. So if I wanted to, I could go and edit them. It's showing me my top 3, or as you can see here, I've actually selected 4 there. For my top 7, I actually have 8, and they come out of a total of 30 feelings that I initially selected when I went through and worked on that. And if I wanted to edit that, it would take me through to the selector. But I don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to bring myself back over here. But it's more just for you to be able to see that that's how you would, it's a way in which you can access and continuing editing and changing things. I've noted some potential solutions here for myself, or that I might suggest to Mark that he park further away, get a less sensitive alarm, reset the existing one, remove it, or maybe for me to wear earbuds, and maybe there's some other ideas. And then you'll see here I have access to the simple I statement tool, where I can create an I statement. So you can see I already have one there where I say I feel powerless and I need change. And just to give you a feel for how that would work, as I tap on that, I'm given the opportunity of making my selection of the feeling from all of those available feelings, and I'm also given access to all of the needs that I've anticipated, and then I would save those. Same with the advanced I statement tool. I'm just showing it to you. There's other videos that go into more detail about these. It's just that you can see how you would access them, you would create them, and they are stored here. The same with the SBIQ tool, where you create, save, and then they are stored here. And then finally, this is all on the Situation Summary page. You can share your notes with yourself or the other person. And if you did that, what it would essentially do is when you tap on that, it would allow you to create an email message. You just add the email you want to send it to, and it sends it to you as a PDF. That's what I wanted to share about the Situation Summary screen. A final note that when you do add information to your journal for observational notes, or when you add ideas to the potential solutions field, it's important that you press the Save button at the bottom to ensure that your ideas and recordings are there for later retrieval.